All right, here we go. This one's called Thin Privilege and Weight Stigma, and it's from a repeat offender. Let me see. There's a comment on the screen. I can't. Let me see. Let's get on the video and I'll pause it.
R100.
Ugh. God. Jesus. All right, not a good start.
God damn it, I don't know what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
Okay, let's see. So this is respond to a comment on the screen, and you can make it really small. So I'm gonna try to read it so people listening or you watching. It says, as much as I agree with the message, it's easier to put it in action when the world isn't constantly reminding you that your body is wrong. The world is constantly reminding you your body is wrong. That doesn't happen. The world is not reminding you that it's wrong if you're fat. It's just reality. No one's reminding you. You are just, your lack of discipline, your lack of action, your lack of health, your choices are just evident and reflected. And you don't like that. It hurts your feelings. You don't take care of yourself. The world is constantly reminding you your body is wrong. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, so she's responding to this stupid shit, and I think she's agreeing with this stupid shit. Shocker. Okay, everyone plug your ears.
Are 100% right.
You're not.
And that's why on this page I talk a lot about thin privilege.
It doesn't exist.
Because I can't pretend to know what it's like to reside in a larger body.
I love stopping the videos. I love stopping the videos when it says the stupidest fucking things, yeah? I can't pretend to know what it's like to reside in a larger body. Who here in the live chat is fat? Be honest. All right. Are you residing in a larger body? That's a new one. Living in a larger body. I'm living with obesity. I'm living with a fat. I'm living with body fat. I'm residing in a larger body. Oh, fuck you. Are we delivering? Is this a residential or a business address? Do we need to lift a freight? Do we need a trailer? Do we need a lift? Is there a docking port? Residing in a larger body. My God damn it. Who here is residing with larger bodies? Are you residing in a larger body, aka are you fat? Are you wider than you are tall, aka residing in a larger body? And does she rent or own? Rent or own. You will reside in a larger body and you will be happy. Get it? Get it?
When I go to the doctor's office for a stuffy nose or knee pain or whatever I'm experiencing, I'm never going to be looked at and asked, have you tried losing weight? And
yeah, that doesn't seem like a logical approach. That doesn't seem like you have a runny nose. Have you tried losing weight? I mean, if someone's morbidly obese, obviously they're wearing their habits on their body. It doesn't mean that if you're not morbidly obese that you're healthy. Obviously, this chick looks like she has never seen ultraviolet rays.
so weight stigma, oppression, and discrimination for the size of our body is such a driving force of why people want to shrink their body.
People want to shrink their body because they know they should. People want to shrink their body because they know it's better for them. They just don't know how. And they're blaming other people for them not being successful, right? Just like when people that are poor, have no money, make terrible financial decisions, don't do anything to improve their skills or anything like that, blame billionaires for all their woes. You do realize people with money create businesses that give other people jobs. You're not going to have businesses unless you have people with more money than you, right? Oh, the billionaire people, yeah, they fucking work their ass off to build something massive. I'm not saying there isn't wealth disparity, but yeah, guess what? Someone who owns a business, and if they're going to have more money than you. That's why they're paying you. Anyway, I'm not saying again, these problems, you can point in every single direction. You can cultivate an argument that's going to, for whatever side you are on or what you want to promote, you can make an argument. Anyway, stop eating cake. But I like my cake. It all comes down to, fam, it all comes down to cake. It all comes down to cake.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Yeah, no. You heard?
Because it's that automatic thought of if I just shrink my body, I'm going to get love and acceptance and all the things that I want.
I'm going to keep on stopping you there. All right? People do all these things for love and acceptance. You're posting this video for acceptance and for positive comments. Everyone's doing things for love and acceptance. Just because I shrink my body, I'm going to get love and acceptance. Yeah, no kidding. That's not the right reason, which is why when people are only trying to achieve something for love and acceptance, that's why they usually take shortcuts. Because they're not really doing it for the right reasons. They're doing it because they're empty inside. They have no true purpose. That's why when you actually take true purpose and you build your life accordingly and eat properly for the right reasons, you actually get those results. You lose the weight and the extra body fat as a secondary side effect of doing the 7 pillars and executing that every day. If you're just trying to lose weight because, oh, people will love me, then you'll do some kind of like lemonade and maple syrup diet and you'll fast and you'll just eat saltines for 19 days because you're not doing things for the right reasons. You just want the outcome. And fast, of course.
Love and acceptance and all the things that I want. You know that this isn't true because that means that every single person that resided in a smaller body would be loved and accepted.
I'm pausing you again because it says underneath that, it says, I will always continue to advocate for all bodies. What about this one? What about this body? What about this body with these sick fucking gains? What about this body? You're going to advocate for this shit, you twat? You're going to advocate for these sick fucking gains? Yeah, advocate for this shit. Advocate for this knowledge cock. Yeah, I'm residing with a knowledge cock. You will respect my authority. Okay, continue, Jen A.
Have no problems whatsoever in their life. If you live your life trying to seek the approval of others, you will never approve of yourself.
All right. I'll tell you when I agree with something. Yeah, you shouldn't live your life seeking the approval of others. But I'm going to rip this a new asshole too. You shouldn't live your life seeking approval of others. But at the same time, getting rid of 200 pounds of extra body fat is objectively a positive outcome for yourself. I agree. You shouldn't be doing it for the approval of others. You should be doing it for your health because you respect your body. So again, you see how the language is very sinister, the approach. Like, I'm advocating for all bodies. I wouldn't know personally because I've never resided in a larger body. Look, I'm just going to be honest, and this is not to be mean. She's skinny fat. She looks fat, but she's just not obese, I guess, from this angle. I mean, just looks like those are not muscles. Those are fat rolls. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to give anyone a complex, but objectively, you don't look like you lift. You don't look like you take care of yourself. Just saying. You could tell when someone's healthy. They just look healthy. You just don't. Okay. So again, this is not about seeking approval from others. I agree. You should not be taking care of your health for the approval of others. But guess what? Pretty much everyone, unfortunately, does things for other people, but we're designed to. We've evolved to. We've evolved to do that for social standing, for social status, for respect from our peers. Because if you didn't get proper social standing and respect from your peers back in the hunter-gatherer days, you were extracized from society. You were banished, right? So you had to be accepted. This is why humans want community. They need to be accepted in order to have community. Okay. So nowadays, when you can get acceptance by not doing anything of value, by just changing your hashtag and saying something that someone else, some other victim or weak-willed person is like, oh my God, you said something that doesn't make me feel bad about myself. This whole ostracized. I don't know what the fuck was it exercised? Whatever. I'm making up words. This is what we do. So because you're able to get that acceptance based on providing no value, and we're doing this whole tiptoeing over feelings on everything, we're just blurring. There's no reality here. It's this psychological feel good on social media, but it's this separation and this distortion and this segmentation of what's actually real versus my feelings on the interwebs in my own head, my made up reality. So it has nothing to, you should not do these things. You should not train hard for the acceptance of others. But again, that doesn't show me that you love yourself. That's the sinister nature of it. No, if you love yourself, then why aren't you taking care of yourself? Hey, I love my body. I love my health. I feel good. I want to challenge myself. I exercise. I eat real fucking food or this. That shows me someone else like, oh, they're taking care of themselves. When you see someone who's muscular or lean, not morbidly obese, they have discipline. You know they have discipline. You don't build muscle without having discipline. They're making choices. They have structure. They have a purpose. They're doing things for certain reasons in order to benefit themselves and move themselves forward and set a good example for their children and people around them. That is someone who by default is doing things that is leading other people, that is inspiring other people, not, oh, I'm exercising so I get approval from others. Yes, it'll make you healthier if you exercise and eat properly. Yeah, it'll make you healthier as well. But I agree, it's not the right approach to seek approval from others. But that doesn't mean that it's not good to take care of your health. So she's just saying something, and it's like you're blurring the lines. You're just playing this approval from other people. You shouldn't have to change your body to approve other people. Fine. But it doesn't change the fact that, yeah, being more physically fit is just objectively healthier. I don't think you should be doing it for the approval of others. Okay, it's still healthier though. That's the grift. That's the grift. Oh, are people that following you feeling better about eating cake? You don't have to lose fat for the approval of others. You don't have to reside in a smaller body. This isn't a Rick Moranis movie. It's not Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, smaller body. You mean not being fat as fuck? Okay, you can call it whatever you want. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Is that where we're on the same page? Right? Okay. Like, just because one thing is true, just because you shouldn't be doing things for the approval of others. However, guess what? We're humans. We are. We're going to. But guess what? You should be doing these things for the approval of yourself. Right? For the approval of yourself. To satisfy yourself, to grow and to personally develop yourself. It's going to spread. I'm exercising for social approval. Oh, do you love me? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to the fucking gym. Do you love me? Do you love me? I'm going to exercise and make gains. Do you love me? Do you love me? Making gains. I just want to be accepted. Yeah. You could fill in the blank with anything. I'm just doing this. Do you love me? Do you love me? You could fill that blank with anything, and it's not good. So that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take care of your health. That's the argument she's making. It's fucking nuts.